Let's bring in Congressman Dan Meuser of Pennsylvania, who joins us right now. He's a member of the Financial Services Committee. Congressman Meuser, great to have you in today on Newsline.
Great to be with you. Thank you.
All right, so 3:15 in the White House. Jake Sullivan says ultimately he thinks that they will get there. What is your read on what may happen today between the big four? Do you think a deal can get done that also will protect the southern border?
No, I don't, only because we have made zero progress. In fact, we've gone in reverse with the Biden administration since day one. And I was at the border with the speaker just a few weeks back, and it's worse than ever. We've had over 300,000 illegals at crossings. We've had terrorist crossings. We've had more drugs coming across than ever before. Even just in the Rio sector, where Eagle Pass is, they state that the cartels and the coyotes are making over $1 billion a year in human trafficking. So this administration has been complicit. If their role was to secure the border, it's been a miserable failure. If their goal was to have an open border and allow drugs and illegals and those on the terrorist watch list into the United States of America, they've been marvelously successful. So we shall see.
I want to get to the bank overdraft issue, because obviously that's a no. But just real quickly to button up this issue, it seems that some reports are that Mike Johnson and Senate Minority Leader Mitch McConnell are on very different paths today. So is that going to be something that those two guys can work out together, or is it going to be part of what is going to complicate this?
What I've seen from the Senate so far is totally unacceptable and will not secure the border. It's more about processing and resettlement. And that's the money that Biden's asking for. It's for processing and resettlement. We need Remain in Mexico. We need tighter asylum laws. Remain in Mexico alone, Bianca, we were told by countless CBP, would reduce illegals by 80%. It would be an enormous deterrent and reduced by 80%. Bring back Remain in Mexico. Now we're making corrective actions.
Yes. All right. Thank you so much, Congressman Meuser. Let's talk about Joe Biden focusing on these overdraft fees. I mean, nobody likes bank overdraft fees. They want to make it $3. Sometimes it can be $25, $30. It seems like a very smart campaign move, right? This is sort of like the free ice cream, right? But obviously it does help Americans. So tell us where you land on this, and are you in support of what Biden is doing?
Well, honestly, I think once again, a heavy-handed government, liberalism, liberal actions always backfire, and they end up hurting those they're intended to help. I mean, just look across our society, look across our economy, all the spending, all the assault on energy, all the lack of prosecutions of criminals. Those are all the woke, if you will, but liberal policies that have all backfired. And this too, look, our small businesses and our banks our banks are highly regulated. Small business has very difficult access to banks, to access to capital.
Yes.
This administration is adding Basel III. That's something that's going to require higher reserves. But on this issue, they call these junk fees. Look, if you pay and keep your account steady, you will not be receiving any such fees. If you're delinquent, they want to cut it by 1/10. And if that's the case, that costs banks more to handle such accounts. So if there's no deterrent, other rates will go up along the way. And that's just what they're doing. They're adding costs on top of banks, making it more difficult for business to access capital. So it's not a good idea. It's a competitive marketplace.
Sure.
Let the competitive marketplace work.
And packaging it up in a different spin there. Congressman Dan Meuser, appreciate it, and really interesting. We'll watch the meeting at the White House, and obviously the border, a major concern for so many Americans. Thank you so much, sir.